410, Josh. I just seen your Capital Effects interview. When y'all going to lift that no fly zone on Spike Lee? Spike Lee is never allowed in Chicago, bro. Ever. Like, Spike Lee come to the Biddy, folk. We gonna do him. Like, we gonna do him so bad, folk. I ain't even gonna lie, folk. Spike Lee getting real built the ass, folk. I ain't gonna lie. He better not never come nowhere near. He better not land a plane in Illinois, period. Like, not even just Iraq. Like, he not good in Illinois, folk. I ain't gonna lie. He not good nowhere in Illinois, folk. I ain't gonna lie. He not good nowhere, folk. I'm telling you. Shout out Denny Perez, KS, whatever. He not good in Iraq. For that movie, Chirac, folk, he'll never ever be able to come back to Chicago, folk. On Steve, folk. I ain't gonna lie. And if I catch him, folk, he getting his ass spanked. Somebody say, you cap, he was just at the Bears game. See, he went to a game. He knew to show up at a game. That's cool. That's one thing. Nobody gonna do nothing. It was a playoff game. Nobody cared. He better not land. He better not do a meet and greet. He better not come here just for, he better not never try to shoot another movie here. I bet you that. On phone. People steady asking what Spike Lee did, bro. He made the movie Chirac. That's what he did. The worst representation of a Chicago lifestyle ever. Ever. Ever, bro. That movie was so bad. It was just so bad, bro. It was just so like, his actors he chose to even play the movie was just goofy. The way he presented us, even some of the language that he acted like we used, it just was so, the delivery was terrible. He sabotaged it, bro. He sabotaged it. He sabotaged it, folks. He had what's my man's name that played Bay? He had him playing some big super gangster mob gang boss. We don't even got gang bosses over here, bro. We don't color bang. He had niggas wearing all red, all orange, all purple. Like, bro, come on, we not in Cali. We don't gang bang through our clothes. Come on, gang. Like I don't even know if he asked anybody, bro, for any type of like information or like, like any type of just pointers or anything about how we do business out here, folks. When it was time for him to go find some street niggas, folks, he went and got Nick Cannon, folks. And he used Nick Cannon to give him all the info on Chicago and how we operate, folks. Like, you went and got Nick Cannon, folks. I don't think Nick Cannon a street nigga, and he's definitely not from here, bro. Like, oh man, I was so mad at that movie. That's the worst movie ever invented in life, folks. On BD, like that. I'm talking about, folks. Like, he just did us so bad, bro. I ain't gonna never forgive Spike Lee, folks. Like, I probably never forgive Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? And people ask me, did I rock with the shot? I didn't. I mean, I rock with the shot like as a representation of Chicago. Yeah, I don't rock with the shot. I mean, I didn't watch a lot of the shot on BD because I don't know, G. In my eyes, I've dealt with so much trauma when people trying to show Chicago and represent Chicago, and it's always such an epic feel. I never even got into the shot like as much as I should have. But the few episodes I seen, I was like, cool, I rock with it, folks. But then when I was about to really get into the shot, they tried to make my man's gay, and he stopped being on the shot. He stopped being on the shot. The main character, the Savage, on phone him. But they just brought folks back. He missed a few seasons because they tried to make him kiss a nigga. I remember in 2019, or I think this was 2019, folks. I went to LA because I had some business, and I met other folks out there, folks. Reggie, on phone him. Like, and I remember, like, I was talking to folks. He's like, yeah, I don't know, folks. I think it's over with the shot. And he said they was in conversations, but he said that he wasn't finna kiss a man. They tried to have him turn to a geech shooter, and he wasn't about to do that, folks. And they went back and forth for a minute and all that. And then I guess basically what they wanted him to do something that implemented his character being a geech. And he said he wasn't doing it, folks. On phone him. So he ain't been on the shot for years, and now he back on phone him. They tried to have folks turn to a geek shooter. He said no, folks. It's over with, folks. On BD. He wouldn't compromise, folks. And he was like the main character of the show. Like, so he like, no, bro, I'm not about to do no geek. I'm not kissing a man. I'm not about to, like, no, I'm not doing it. He wouldn't compromise, folks. And I respect him for that, folks, because that was that was like his hit role, folks. And he gave up, that's like Ghost giving up his role, folks. On BD, he gave it up. They had to kill the nigga off. Well, so they had to do something. I forgot how he disappeared. But on BD, they brought the nigga back on phone him. So now he back and he not gay on phone him. So he stood up for his rights, folks. On BD, they tried to have folks like Omar off the wire type vibes on phone him. Yes, a geek shooter on phone him. On phone him grade, they tried to have folks go geeks. Phone him grade, folks. He wouldn't compromise, though. He wouldn't compromise. So that was the whole joint. He wouldn't do it. I respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? I respect, bro. I respect, bro.